Mark Rogers TV with you once again, welcoming Robert Griffin III to the Heisman Trophy race. RG3 led Baylor to an upset win over number 14 TCU in thrilling fashion, 50-48. Griffin passed for 359 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks, 21 of 27, 38 yards rushing. Most importantly, again, no interceptions, and even more importantly than that, of course, he pulled it off in the clutch, leading a 60-yard game-winning field goal drive for the 50-48 upset. TCU's first loss in 13 games overall. The Horned Frogs had not lost a regular season game in 25 games. Baylor with its first win over a ranked opponent since going all the way back to 2004. So big things happening in Waco, and RG3 at the helm. Beyond the statistics, he led 6 consecutive touchdown drives in the second and third quarters. He had TCU's defense back on its heels. The Horned Frogs not used to that. They've led the nation in total defense for 3 consecutive seasons at roughly 220 yards per game. Baylor racked up more than 500, and they were up 47-24. The only thing that stopped Griffin at that point was his own head coach, Art Briles, pulled off the throttle, started to run the football. TCU made the furious rally to come back to a 48-47 lead. Then Griffin had to amp it back up, and he did. He completed the key passes and even caught one on his own. On a key situation in TCU territory, he caught a pass for 15 yards, and it wasn't the typical quarterback reception where he was out in the flat all by his lonesome and caught a floater to gain the big yardage. He went down the middle in traffic, got popped, hung on, got the 15 yards and the first down. Very impressive. This guy is a complete football player and not an athlete at quarterback. He's a quarterback who's very athletic. He's got big games coming up with Oklahoma, Texas, and Oklahoma State, most notably, to see whether he's going to fade or whether he's going to make it all the way to New York City. Would love to hear what you have to say about the opening weekend of college football and the Heisman Trophy race at this point on Mark Rogers TV.